So welcome back to some more Pokemon SoulSilver, where last time we got started with our new adventure, getting our first starter, and making our way to Cherry Grove City, where we got the running shoes from a really kind old man, weirdly enough. And this time, we're going to explore around Cherry Grove a little bit. It's a quaint little town. It's got one more house than New Park Town, which actually, well, no, it's the same amount of houses. I guess one less building, but this place actually has commodities. When I get older, I'm going to be a gym leader. I'll make my Pokemon battle with my friends to make them tougher. That's kind of how it works, buddy. You're trying to see how good you are as a Pokemon trainer? You better visit the Pokemon gyms all over Johto and collect badges. We don't know. We're just on an errand to go and see Mr. Pokemon right now. I battled the trainers on the road. My Pokemon lost. They're a mess. I must take them to the Pokemon Center. Can't have been that hard. Full of energy, high-speed old man. That's a very enticing mailbox there. When I was a wee lad, I was a hotshot trainer. Here's some words of advice. Catch a lot of Pokemon, but you can only take 6 with you. If you catch more, they'll be sent to your PC. They won't run away from the PC, so there is no need to be alarmed. Remember what I'm about to tell you. Treat them all with utmost kindness. I will, buddy. Well, most of them at least. Because, well, HMs do exist in this game. When you're with Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. You're referencing the Pokewalker? Pokemon gain experience in battle and change their form. I heard that each Pokemon has its own nature, and it has something to do with the Pokemon stats. I kind of briefly mentioned that last episode, but natures do dictate what stat bonuses and decreases a Pokemon will have. For example, I need to heal. Since Felix has a timid nature, her attack is lowered but her speed is raised. This is not the case with every single Pokemon. Different Pokemon have different natures that ups and lowers different stats. So keep that in mind if you're going to use a Pokemon and you want it to be really good in a certain stat. Here's the Pokemon Center. As with any Pokemon Center, we can go in here and heal. And sadly, there's not a lot of things I can show with the Pokemon Center due to how I'm recording this, such as the wireless communication stuff upstairs and the battle stuff downstairs. That was more or less for Gen 4 stuff, but it is what it is. It's great. I can store any number of Pokemon, and it's all free. And not anymore. Pokemon Home exists. Although, well, actually, no, it is free. I think it costs stuff to transfer Pokemon from old games, though. The communication center upstairs was just built, but they're still finishing up. Yeah, we can't do anything about that just for right now. That PC is free for any trainer to use. I mean, no duh. We'll definitely be using the PC throughout the journey. And over here is the Pokemart, with its own little cute theme. I like this theme a lot. When I was walking by the tall grass, a bug-type Pokemon poisoned my Pokemon. I just kept going, but my Pokemon nearly fainted. You should keep an antidote with you. Yeah, this is Gen 4. If you get poisoned outside of battle, your Pokemon will take damage all the way to 1 HP. They're fresh out of Pokeballs. When will they get more of them? I don't know. Yeah, you can't buy any Pokeballs right now, and as I said last episode, money is real tight. Because we start with 3,000 bucks, and you can see all the gym leaders at the top. We never really saw our trainer card, but yeah, just score. What the hell is score? Whatever. And I guess you could see when I started the journey on October 1st. You guys won't be getting this until like the 20-something. Anyways, Route 30. For second time, man, oh my god, I'm gonna hate these tiles. Weedle. Again, I'm not doing any bios until we are able to catch Pokemon, so. This is a version exclusive though, so in Heart Gold you'll be finding Caterpies. Oh, please don't poison me. That's gonna be really annoying. If you poison me, you suck. Oh, you suck. At least, oh, and then I miss. And your String Shine. Oh, God. Why am I having a bad time against a Weedle of all things? So, poison status, as the name implies, poisons your Pokemon over time. In this case, it's 2 HP per turn. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. At least Heart Gold players, you'll have a little bit of an easier time because you don't run into Weedles here. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I will mention the differences between Heart Gold and SoulSilver, but keep in mind that if you're following along, this is primarily a Pokemon SoulSilver journey. And there's the fun bit of it glitching out your screen. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center and heal real quick, so I'll meet you guys back here in just a sec. Back here, after healing, I really hate these tiles. Jesus. This is gonna be a common occurrence. Hi, Pidgey. I'm not gonna try to fight every single Pokemon I run across, but I do want to fight the majority of them because they're, well, one, I do recommend at least being level 7 or 8 before heading back to Cherry Grove after dealing with Mr. Pokemon. You'll see why in a second. It's not that imperative, but just keep that in mind. A pretty high level Pidgey here, actually. Level 4 is not a snobby number to, well, snob at for the beginning of the game at least, which means a lot of XP. And thankfully, since this is Gen 4, everything has its own fixed EXP, which means no more bull crap of the XP formula screwing you if you're a higher level Pokemon than them. And we're level 7. There is one move I do want to get. I'm hoping I get it here. No, I think it's level 8 that I get it. So, heading over here, got ourselves a potion. And I want to say there's a hidden item around here. I don't remember where it's at. I'll talk to this guy. Oh, you're wearing the running shoes. They make you feel like you're flying, don't they? But beware wild Pokemon and trainers. When you run, the noise will attract them. Yeah, that's the only caveat with that. If you have the running shoes on, you will have a higher encounter rate. Hey, kiddo. How in the world could be you so oblivious to my eye-catching house? Put it right there. Sorry. When you follow that path up north, you will see Mr. Pokemon's house. But before you go, let me finish what I have to say. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be because I have something for you. Apricorn box. With the Apricorn box, you can carry so many apricorns. You'll be a decent apricorn collector. Apricorns are the replacements of berries from Gen 2. They have a little bit more usage in this game, but they're kind of optional. I'll talk more about that later. Surprised I didn't run into any Pokemon there. Another antidote. I'm trying to remember what that hidden item is. Maybe when we come back. And you can see some people having a Pokemon battle up there. A Pokemon can use its moves as long as the move still has a PP. When a move has no PP remaining, that Pokemon cannot use that move. Then you should take your Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. Funny jokes aside, with the word PP, it refers to power points. Go, Rattata! Tackle! This is boring. What? This is a big battle! Leave me alone! Okay, I'm sorry. Just want to see what you would say, man. Alright, 2 routes here, and first tile. Oh, you're actually kind of a rare spawn. Kakuna is here. Evolved form of Weedle. I'm not doing bios, but if you wanted to skip Weedle's evolution here eventually, you can just find a Kakuna. And, oh, right, yeah, this whole thing's gimmick is Hardened. In Heart Gold, it would be a Metapod. I guess I can explain the difference between physical and special stuff. Gen 4 is where they brought in the physical special split, meaning that physical moves have their own stat unique compared to special stat. So, physical moves like Tackle correspond to attack, while the defensive stat for that is just defense, physical defense. Special moves are moves that generally don't make contact and are resorted to stuff like beams or bubble beam or stuff like that. Flamethrower is another example. So just keep that in mind that you do have different types of different moves. So in this case, Kakuna is just jacking up its physical defense, making it really annoying to take down, but pretty good XP. Oh my god, that was a lot of XP. Please no more Pokemon. Another Kakuna? I mean, I'm gonna skip Payu because you take so long to kill, but yeah. Nothing is more painful than dealing with a max defense jacked Kakuna or Metapod. Jesus. Still not, okay, maybe it's level 9. Alright, let's keep heading through here. Oh, come on, last tile! Thankfully it's just a Pidgey, but, we're running low on PP. Apricorn! This shows off that there are different colors of apricorns. This one's a pink. because they couldn't afford the I in it, apparently. Heading into this house. Oh, hello. Hey, Professor Oak, I at least know you. You must be Nyman. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. Yeah, I know. I heard the ringtone. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Mystery egg. Does it have a mystery dungeon with it? A friend of mine from Eckerteak gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what this is. He's the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. That's why I didn't really care about just using up all my PP and HP. You are moving slow, bud. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're him. Yes, I am the guy. I was just visiting my friend at Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what is this? A rare Pokemon. I see. So you're helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. He will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. Pokédex, and that fills up our bag. Knowing that we don't have another slot, go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. I will not, because I don't get any rewards for that. I have a feeling this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. Of what? Am I getting in legal trouble? Well, that's about it. Sorry to trouble you having to go back and forth, but please make sure to hand it to Professor Elm. Fair enough. Hey, first instance of a phone call. Hello? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Okay. Man, we're coming up in the world. We only have the phone numbers of our mother and 2 Pokemon professors. Dear God. No, Tile! Oh, I am not fighting you again. Oh, hell no. I do not want to be poisoned, especially not right now. Run away. I guess I can explain that running away is not a guaranteed chance. It is tied to how fast your Pokemon actually are, so aka speed. Cyndaquil is pretty speedy, especially since ours has this plus speed stat. Where is that hidden item? That's gonna drive me nuts, because I know there's one somewhere out here. I'm not gonna mess with it, because I can sit here clicking A on all these tiles and just go nuts. Yeah, no, we're good. Heading back here. Here is a suggested spot to save. I'm not gonna do so because I'm an idiot, but I would at least recommend being at least level 7 or 8 for this. You should be fine, but just know that you might run into something quite unfavorable. Okay, you're trying too hard to be Shadow, buddy. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. First fight against this guy. And one of the best battle themes too as well. Passerby Boy. He has a Totodile. How the hell did you get this, bud? Level 5 with only the moves Tackle and Leer, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't... Oh, it's Scratch and Leer. My bad. Scratch and Leer. Not really much to say, just tackle him. If you need to heal, use a potion. I do recommend trying to win this fight because you do get XP from it, so... And the difference between fighting trainers and fighting wild battles, or wild Pokemon, you get much more XP from trainer battles. So, definitely want to fight the trainers. Scratch. And take you down for the count. 70 XP. Does that get me to... I'm so close. Are you happy you won? Well, yeah, I got $500 off you. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Can you see all of me? Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Edgy much? Well, nothing left for us to do there. Just head into this route. We can immediately get this apricorn. Boink. Gurn! Because we can't afford 2 E's. I don't know why they shortened that. Maybe it's just for text notation? I don't know. So we can take all these little ledges. Okay, yeah, she must not appear here just yet. There is a person you want to look out for on this little stretch, so... Maybe it's over here. No. Okay, I'm going crazy. Heading back to town. One thing, if you want to test my knowledge, right here. Secret potion. Right where that guy was standing. Pretty nice little bonus. Oh god, you got the cops involved. Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense. Hold on, it has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. You don't have red hair. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? You can name this guy whichever you want. For a funny thing, when his name was Passerby Boy, I thought that was his legit name, so I tried to name him Passerby. So, yeah, that's kind of a funny little tidbit. His official name is Silver, and I'm going to name him as such, but feel free to name him whatever you wish. Because it's not going to be the last time we see of this guy, especially since he has his own sprite. I see, so Silver was his name. I mean, I would call him Shadow, but he's not a hedgehog. Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for this red-haired individual. And we will never see you again because you never catch the guy. I'm glad they understand you're innocent. See you later. That's it? Okay, thanks for saving me from the cops. This is terrible. Oh yeah, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? That's yours, buddy. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Is that true? That's incredible! He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or on a different line. Or not. Becoming the champion is not all that easy. But you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Challenging the gym scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. I will, bud. I will. Actually, that's the first bit of business we're doing. You can technically not talk to her, but there is something I want to chat with her for a reason. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. What can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money for you? As much as I say the economy sucks in this game, I highly recommend you do this if you're wanting a specific item. I'll talk about more of that when we get to see it. But for right now, I'll have her hold on to our money. Last little bit of business. Let's head out of New Barktown. For Lyra's out here with her blue Pikachu. There you are. You can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. No shit. Follow me. Just jump at them? Just like that. Was that too fast? I'll try again. Come this way. An obligatory tutorial that forces you to watch a really long and rundown version of catching a Pokemon. I cannot skip text here. I can't do anything. She is in control. This takes forever. I guess we get to see the rare back sprite of a Meryl, because Meryl's kind of a weird Pokemon to find, but the TLDR on catching Pokemon, get them to at least yellow or red health, then throw a Pokeball. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy to catch Pokemon in, well, Pokemon games. Although, again, this is Gen 4, so catch rates are really wild. Here we go. It'd be funny if she couldn't catch it, though. But alas, she does get it. I wonder if that Rattata has a chance to be shiny. Huh. I guess it'd kind of be like Wally's Ralts. Whatever. See? Just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. Or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. Pokeballs. See ya. You really just do your own thing, huh? Well, that covers everything we can do for right now. I mean, we can start heading back, and we can actually start doing bios here, but I'm going to save all that for a next episode. So, next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we'll be heading back through Cherry Grove City, hopefully making it to our next town. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.